January.
What's up, everybody? Welcome back to the Daily Smoke live here. This is what, Wednesday, right?
Yes,
Wednesday, the 18th
Okay.
of January. And
All right.
so I'm Brother Los,
Brother Ron.
Brother Blackhand.
Brother Blackhand on the cam as always. Thank y'all for joining us. Much love for your support.
Absolutely.
You know what? So what's up, man? It's Wednesday. Hump day! Hump day!
Let's get through this, man. Let's get through this summer weekend time.
It's starting to feel good. The weather changed
man.
on us. Like in a few hours, it went from, hot to where it's at now.
Right.
And I like this shit right here. Though.
Right. This weather right here, that's that weather they be talking about, like in Frisco and all that kind of stuff. Like at night,
Yeah.
like, it be like this, man. It's like, oh, I miss that weather, dude.
I know, right?
I love this right here.
See, for me up in Pittsburgh, I think it just snowed up there. My sister said it snowed. So now we're getting a little bit colder now and shit, when you're up there with the wind chill making it -9 and shit. It'd be -9 and shit. As long as you ain't outside, you're good. If you're in the house, you're good. You got heat going and shit. Except your gas bill come $500 and shit a month.
Good on that too. Jamal, you know all about that. You was up north for a minute, huh?
I don't recommend it.
What's up, man?
Shit, I thought it would be more expensive to live here than in Pittsburgh, but it's actually less expensive to live here than in Pittsburgh. Yeah, it's a bigger city, so I thought it'd be more expensive.
All the good stuff. Got
right?
Food. We don't
never go in recession and shit.
You know what I mean? We got guns. You want guns? You go get guns. You know
Kill a motherfucker in your house.
That's it right here, man.
Right?
Love Texas. Love Texas.
How y'all say? Deep in the heart of Texas.
Right. Remember that.
What's up, word petition?
What's up?
An Aquarius.
Word petition in there. Oh, Aquarius up
What's
there
up?
too.
What's up?
Oh, Lord.
Yeah.
That's what's up.
Everybody up in here
What's going on?
watching you.
Man, we got, y'all, I think we have a good show, man, because this evening we're going to have two brothers that, we've come to know on this platform, and I've known them way before. Tonight they're going to educate us on some things and talk to us about some things. And their idea was to name tonight's episode "How to Escape the Plantation." I can't wait to hear this. I mean, I'm very interested.
You do that with Harriet. She helps you escape that motherfucker.
Hey, it's going to be interesting.
Right. But anyways, let's get to our sponsors and shit. As we first got Bangin' 832 Radio. www.bangin832.com. They show past episodes of the Daily Smoke at 7 o'clock. They have their own other podcasts there. Interviews with local artists from Louisiana. They got music. It's like a radio station. You just listen to the music but they do have other shows throughout the day. So make sure y'all check them out. Again, www.bangin832.com. And check us out on Sundays on there, something that you might have seen before, so you never know. And then we got Tamia's Touch of Care Massage Therapy. To get with life, get a massage.
Touch my body.
www.tamiaanderson.com. To get with life, get a massage. Make sure y'all check her out. Veteran owned, black owned. She does she's a
massage
trainer
therapist.
too, though, right?
She's
a trainer and a massage therapist.
Massage therapist. She knows Reiki. She knows like Swedish massage, and she's a veteran. She's a veteran
too.
Yeah, it's her own business.
Hopefully she's watching, so come learn how to escape the plantation, like they say. Then we got the Shrine of the Black Madonna by Black Marketplace, a Black Fender Market book and art fair. The ultimate pop-up experience. They're calling on vendors. If you're a vendor, you can go out there. This is free, open to the public, the first and third Saturday of each month, from 12 to 6, right here at off of 5309 MLK Boulevard here in Texas. Make sure y'all check that out. They got tons of stuff you can do there. You can sell your stuff. You can buy some handcraft stuff. You can learn free yoga.
History classes.
Yeah, history classes. You got, just go check it out. So,
and if you don't have anything, that you may want to buy there, become a vendor there. Support them through doing so. Hey,
sell your stuff. Right, yeah, sell your stuff.
Set up your own area there. Put your items on the market and see what it does. You might be surprised.
You never know. Right. Then we got Puff Passett, CBD, and more.
Absolutely.
This is at 4130 and a half Cavalcade here in Houston, Texas, 77026. Owner is Tanya Ashley, right? That was her name, right?
Yeah, man.
Yeah, Tanya Ashley. You can give her a call. The business number is 713-766-6631. And you can get a hold of them at on Facebook, Instagram, Twitter, Puff Passett, CBD, and more. Their website is puffpassett20.wixx.com/my site. And this is all, it's all about, like I said, we might do a live TGIF from there here in a week or so. So tune in for that. You know what I'm saying? Just go out there. It's a nice little spot. I mean, they got that outside where we did our show, that big ass TV. They do karaoke and shit. Right now there's no more Thursday night football, but they do Thursday night football. But it's all like lit up in purple at night. It's pretty cool. They got a lot of stuff. It's all about CBD is wellness stuff,
Yeah, man.
CBD does good for you, and everything is legal, so don't be scared to go down there and shit.
Yeah.
But yeah, right. And then of course you got us, www.thadailysmoke.com.
Yes.
And that's where you'll find out everything you need to know about us. You go there, anything you need, for real, everything you need to know is right there. What we're doing, who works with us, who are our affiliates. You can see them down there, click the button, and it'll take you to their website.
And speaking of which, man, as a result of the all of the information being there for the upcoming episodes, we've been getting a lot of responses back from individuals wanting to be on the show on Wednesdays.
Right.
So if you go and look at the episodes of what we have coming up for the next couple of weeks, whatever episode we have scheduled for Wednesday, more than likely, we're going to probably end up having to move that episode to a later date and make sure that our guest has that day to, be on our platform.
So go to the website, and you'll see what's upcoming. Make sure you hit the notification bell, so if it goes up on YouTube, bam, it'll ring you, and you'll know. And of course, it's 7 o'clock. 7 o'clock, whatever it is in your time zone, it's 7 o'clock here in Houston. So make sure you join us then. And then don't forget, it's donations. Cash App, $TD Smoke. Anything you can do helps, so that we can continue bringing you this content, so we can get better at what we're doing, get rid of all the technical difficulties we used to have, which, as you all see, is getting better and better. It's getting way better. TGIF got the green screen, the black hand. We got black hand inside the arcade and shit. So we've done a lot better. And we're trying to do what we can. Donations help, but like I always say, just if you watch the episodes, each and every one, watch the whole hour, hit that like button, like I say, and share our content. Make sure you share our content with many people. Remember, this year our goal is to get twice as many as we got last year. So help us bring them people in, and make sure you bring your butts in. This is about you. This is the People's Podcast. It's about them. Make sure you see how people are coming, man. Make sure you get in, because we're starting to get some people coming. So if you want to come on, you better get in now. We're going to be talking to you in September and shit.
Absolutely.
Unless you just want to come hang out and just, watch an episode. So and you can join in as we always do.
This is our first night with a studio audience.
Right. We got some people, yeah, we got a studio audience. Hey. Right. Applause.
That's what's up. You gotta start somewhere.
Right.
Start somewhere.
Right. It's funny because I was gonna tell the story about the Uber driver. Sister come up, and every time I see somebody come up, I grab a card, like, hey, look, plus they get this, they see that, okay, this must be their studio.
Right.
Look, we got a podcast, and I'm telling all about it, and I said, we got a couple of sisters that do shows about wellness, and then we got a Taboo Tuesday, and Long Live the Arts with the word mortician. I know her. Her name is Tiffany. I'm like, for real? Oh shit! What is Houston? I was like, wow. I can't remember her name though. She gave me her number though. She may be watching now. If you are, hey, thanks. And she said she would definitely be, because she was into the poetry thing and stuff like that. So I said, well, you know what? Watch our show. If anything, watch the Taboo Tuesday and Long Live, because Tiffany. And then watch some of the other ones. You'll see what we're trying to do, So she was really excited. I'm like, good. I said, if you would just want to come hang out and chill, she was like, oh, shit, I do that too. Just come have a drink with us and hang out and watch the show from the sideline,
Yes, sir.
That's what we want, That's what we want. We're forced to get a bigger venue because more people want to come.
Let's do it.
That's what we're trying to do. Like they say, manifest that so we can get that. You know, yeah, get a real studio, you know, a bar and everything, you know. You know what I'm saying? Right. Something big, you know. So,
What's up, man?
the Wolf Den, you know. So yeah, so
Man, you know what, man? I can't lie, y'all. I'm be so real right now. Like, I'm really loving the energy here so well. Let's go ahead and introduce these brothers, man.
you want to do that?
And get
All
ready
right.
to get started, man. Like, I really love the energy, man. We have the pleasure of presenting everyone two brothers that we think highly of. And without saying anything more, I want to welcome brother A.K. Babers. Jamal Simmons, man.
The government now.
What's up?
They don't even know that yet. For now.
No doubt. Go ahead and have a seat, man.
Let me hang. You want to do it on? Come on, man.
Good out, just a little bit more, bro. Yes, sir. Yes,
Come
sir.
on, y'all know each other. Huh?
Welcome.
I don't know each other. For real. All right.
All right, man.
What it do?
That's what
Got
here
the
we are.
technology
Here we are.
kit all up on there.
What's going on, fam? What's the word, man?
Nothing much, man. Nothing much. Appreciate you having us on, man.
Always,
Appreciate you having us
Oh,
always.
on.
you're a return guest here, man. You family up in here, man.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
You've been with us a couple of
Congrats on the
times.
show, man. I've been watching it for a while,
Yeah, nice.
and
Thank you, man.
it's really, going leaps and bounds from where it was before. And, just to talk about, talk about that kind of stuff right there. And getting really busy. I'm straight up hijacking this right now. Okay.
You got it?
We talking about AK it's about real estate. I'm talking about digital real estate. Get one or both. Pick one. You have to. I can't stress this enough. You have to. They don't make it where it ain't free no more. This is damn it free.
Orient our audience, brother. So, what were you going to specifically say regarding real estate? And then how's that different from what you're saying now regarding digital real estate?
I think we get on the same page. Ownership.
Okay.
You know what I mean? Equity, having something that's yours, having something that's viable, having something that's valuable.
Okay.
You know what I mean? That you can always turn into some sort of monetary value.
So when you say you're going to turn something into a monetary value, and if you say I'm in real estate, that means you're involved in some way where you may own property or own homes, right?
No, I think a little bit different.
Okay.
You know what I mean? I think like now, because I am a realtor, my knowledge is valuable now.
Okay.
You know what I mean? Like the brain space that it takes to keep up with some of this stuff and to know different markets and to know what's a good deal, what's not a good deal. Because as a realtor, you got to know everything from the damn concrete slab all the way to the top of the building, and you got to know contracts, you got to know title, you got to know something about what I want to say, financing. You know what I mean? So it's a lot. So I think my knowledge alone, or any realtor's knowledge alone, is worth some stuff. So that's kind of what we get to, like ownership. So I think that's kind of where Jamal kind of wanted to go with that somewhat, maybe.
Yeah. So I was.
What I need to know first is
Not bad.
what the hell is digital?
That's why I was asking him to define
I don't know
what
what digital
real
real
estate
estate
is.
is.
That's why I was
That's the
asking
first
him
time
to
I've ever
define
heard that.
because
That's
I
the
want to
first
hear
time
how
I've
that
heard someone
differs
say
from
it,
what exactly. You follow my question?
Right.
They're almost synonymous and the same. What I mean by that is in real estate, I'm going to just speak for
Yeah.
In real estate, what's important is control.
Okay.
It's not so much about ownership, but it's about control.
Okay.
Ownership breeds control most of the time, not all the time.
Yeah, because technically, you don't want to own nothing. You want to control everything, which means put in your LLC names and all that stuff.
Yeah,
But go ahead.
No, he's absolutely correct. So we're talking about the same thing. Like, if you're gonna build a website or a landing page or whatever, or buy a domain name.
Okay.
That's digital real estate because people don't know this, but all the 3-digit, 40-digit combinations are gone.
Okay.
You can't get a domain name with more than under 4 digits.
Okay.
Whatever that is, if it's 4 digits, letters combination, it's over. It's already gone.
That's crazy.
You know what I'm saying? That's wild, right? Right. It's already
The
gone.
.com's about
That's a
gone,
The
right?
.com's almost gone. You know what I'm saying?
Wow.
Right. So, you know, we're talking about, you know, but they have so many different
Damn.
.io, .ai,
.love.
.love.
I've been seeing a whole lot more new stuff like iCloud. You know what I mean? Stuff like that. Yeah, I've been starting to see that.
Yeah.
Wow.
So you want to get out here and get some of that because they're really just charging pennies. It's really what it amounts to. And it's the same thing with real estate. You know, you're going to see a spike in both, but they're synonymous. You just want to be able to control whatever that asset. That's it, right?
So it's about owning domains.
It could
Owning
be.
domains, owning the page that goes on the domain, owning the place that holds the domain, like real estate.
Owning the knowledge to know how to do that shit.
Right.
Same thing.
That's what's
Correct.
up.
Because there's a lot of us out here be on this square thing every day and don't know what to do.
Right.
You know what I mean? Don't know how they think, oh, I got a lot of likes. Now, it's a lot of intention go behind that. You know what I mean? It's a lot of energy, a lot of thought process, a lot of SEO work and everything, right?
It's just the same with real estate. You got a lot of people out here thinking that real estate is just one thing, just buy a house on a house.
Right.
Rent a house. That's all they can think about, right? I own a house and rent it out to somebody. But they'll tell you it's like 100,000 different functions you can do. You can short sell it, you can flip it, you can wholesale it, you can whatever you want to do. There's so many different, you know, to buy, bundle them together, buy a fourplex, buy an apartment. You know what I'm saying? It's the same thing. It's like you just want the knowledge part is the part that's the most valuable part. But if you can own something of it or control something of it while it's still relatively cheap, please do it.
Have you ever tried to go out and buy a domain? You ever try to go buy a domain? The more popular the domain is, the more it costs.
Really?
Because people go out there and they buy up domains.
Wow.
They flip the domain.
Yeah, flip a domain.
That's crazy.
Jamal Simmons, you on your way to the top. I see you, boy. I'm gonna buy JamalSimmons.com now.
Because he's on his way.
Because he's on his way up. Now, when I didn't hit the big time, I'm like, oh, let's go get my domain, my JamalSimmons.com. I didn't say, so Ron Johnson owns that. You need to contact him. I contact you, what you say? $30,000.
That's
If I got $1 million brand,
they doing it
what?
now.
What?
That's how they always do
That's how
it.
they always do it.
Cool as hell. What?
Because
Whoa.
by default,
That's cool.
if I become searchable on the internet, like he said, SEO, if I become searchable on the internet, the domain name that is that name, it's number one at the time. There's no choice.
Whoa.
Got no choice. Like if you had Amazon.com as a name, and that was your personal domain name, and Amazon had to lease it from you, even if somebody's not even looking for the .com,
Damn.
Amazon.com.
Wow.
Even if they decide to go, well, we go
crazy.
real Amazon.com, and even if they change the name to the real Amazon.com, got to come up first.
Yeah.
That's crazy.
It's a race to get to the top of the search engine, search page.
Wow. I never heard of that.
And then you got people that's just straight up and paid. You know, that's where you get the sponsor ads. But it's all about
Caller.
about
You got a caller? Oh, cool. That's what's up.
we got a call in? Okay, cool.
Hello. Hey, this is
What's going on?
Mathematician. What's up? Thank you for calling.
This is the Repetition. I'm so happy that I'm watching this show right now. I need y'all to know, like, somebody got to screenshot my comment. Bro, I own like 15.com. Every time I think I deserve.com, I deserve to come.com, you deserve to come.com because everybody deserves to come.
Yeah! Me first, though. Me first out there. Oh, man.
Wow.
Love convention to tell everybody you deserve to come. Take a deep breath in.
Yeah.
And slowly exhale. We can take that shit. Like, we can talk about these type of topics on Tuesdays, but I'm so happy that I'm watching this show right now because y'all so live and on point. Y'all so live and on point. Y'all come see me too. Like,
I got you.
do while you're on your sites and host your websites, guys, make sure you ping us.
Yes.
Stay connected because this is the web.
Yes.
This is the web.
Yeah.
Y'all have a good night.
Thank you very much.
Thank you so
Thank you,
much.
love.
That was
Thank you,
beautiful.
love.
That was dead on.
Wow.
Awesome.
But yeah, dude, you know what I mean? That's an investment tool for her. You know what I mean? We talking about getting out the plantation.
Yeah.
Everybody got different investment tools and different investment vehicles. It's about sharing his knowledge. You know what I mean?
Right,
You
right, right.
be sitting up with a pocket full of .coms right now.
I heard
Wow.
somebody say it's a million ways to make $1 million. And it's a fact. And the .com stuff, that really just made it go someplace else totally different. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
It really just sitting into the stratosphere because, I mean, even the real estate, like, I want to speak for you. I'm going to do something with my man Abdul. You know, I'm going to do something
That's
with him.
deep.
I'm a build a landing page for him.
Yeah.
That's gonna send. I'm gonna drive traffic to him.
Okay.
I'm
I need that.
on,
I need
on,
that.
it's on me. That's on me. I want to show people the power of it.
Yeah.
If you think about it, the power of it is how many people got eyes on you,
Yeah.
and
Yeah.
it's so different these days than what it used to be.
Right.
Funny story. I was working in the same building with Yellow Pages, selling insurance. Time is right before the crash in 2008.
Right.
Okay.
Right.
I'm working in the building with Yellow Pages. I watched the internet kill the Yellow Pages in real time.
Right.
I'm talking about dudes that had big time money.
Yeah.
$300,000 book of business. They ain't gotta do nothing for it. If you want to add a Yellow Pages last time.
And they were able to get everybody 2 free books every year.
Hey,
That's
come
how
on,
much
man.
money they had.
Look here.
Everybody got
Look,
2
look,
free
look here.
books.
If you want to be on page 37 last year, guess what you want to do next year? Page 37. So it's easy to sell. It ain't no sell. They walk around in Cadillac, big, big chime, big hats, the whole deal.
Right.
When I left, I stopped selling insurance over there. I was working at AIG at the time. When I stopped selling insurance over there, I watched grown people with boxes of their stuff, tears rolling down their face.
You saw it happen.
They watched their paycheck go from $300,000 a year to 150
You saw it happen.
to 97 to 30, and then it was just like, hey, you might be going to hey man, shut the whole department down.
So Bob Dole did that?
But yeah, thanks Bob Dole, thanks Obama. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, live time, man, because it's you can watch industry die, in front of your face.
Yeah.
We all watch what's the video place?
Blockbuster.
We all watched Blockbuster crash. We
Red
all knew
box.
when we saw the streaming hit. I think I had a Cody or something like that back then. So I got like,
it was all about Cody.
something's done.
Right.
Right. Done.
Illegal streaming.
What?
Right.
I mean, still illegal streaming everything. You know?
Right.
Which
I mean, not really illegal streaming. I mean, I was borrowing with.
Yeah, I ain't do none of that shit. I ain't do none of that shit.
I didn't do none of that. I went to a friend's house and they had it. Okay, they had it.
I had my wife going from my window to the other neighbor's thing. They had this, go to this. Yeah, we was stealing this shit. They didn't give a fuck.
Yeah.
You know? I'm paying for this shit now, though.
Yeah, well, I'm in the old days. They used to, they had a man come out there to the house, put the illegal joint on.
Put the little
Yeah,
toothpick on that shit.
The disgruntled worker.
Yeah, he take my
Disgruntled worker.
I don't know
Yeah,
those names.
yeah. No, I'm saying it, when we was in Atlanta, he come back, he pull up in the truck, Comcast truck.
Yeah,
You want your shit $50?
They sure did.
Click
They
that shit on.
sure
And if it
did.
get cut off next week, it ain't my fault.
They sure did.
And you know what? He's get cut off one thing, the other month, get the call
Yeah.
It got so bad with me, man. They showed me how to do it.
Yeah,
I gave like $50 like that.
Newport News, my cable dude came over before he left. He said, pull out these little things. Hey, man, if I put these on, you get all this shit for free, man. Just give me like $20. I'm like, hook them up. Show me how to do it. I had all these little things next to the wire. All that shit came up. That shit lasted for a good while.
Yeah.
People gonna make their money.
But
They
boy,
had
when
the
that thing
trucks going
hit,
through neighborhoods that could detect that people were stealing shit.
hey man,
Oh yeah.
if they didn't cut that cable off, that's a hard day, boy.
Right?
That's a hard day,
You
boy.
better hope you got enough VHSs to watch
But
something.
do you see how fast the technology to move in our lifetime? Like we old, but we ain't that old.
No. Look, between us.
Absolutely.
Between us.
Tween us, what the hell that mean?
We in between two different technologies. We saw the end of one and the beginning of another one. It's kids that ain't never been born. It's kids alive right now that are adults that don't know a life without the iPhone.
We have to be the first, we have to be the first generation of that, right?
They don't look, they look like
We have to be the first generation of the mass technology jump, right?
Yeah.
video gaming now. Okay, video gaming. That's where it started. Video
Well,
gaming.
yeah. And
That's
that's why I
where it
can't touch
That
it.
was when the change in the shift in consciousness of man started happening. When it turned into the digital age, it was gaming.
Right.
Would you be okay if this was all a simulation right now?
No, I don't feel that. No, I ain't saying. I think
Come
that's
on, man.
No, I don't feel that. No,
Come on,
no,
man.
it's just another. No, it's just another metaphor.
It's real.
No,
Is
it's
it?
just another
What is
metaphor.
real? Is this real?
It's another metaphor.
Okay.
I mean,
okay.
I'm glad you have the ability to think like
You're
this.
saying
That's cool.
you're saying that. Let me
That's
help.
cool.
Let me help. Let me
That's
help.
cool.
The people in the audience find out because this is really what I came here for.
Cool.
This is what I came here for. Let me tell you this part. I just did a speech on AI. I just did a speech on AI.
Mm-hmm.
The beginning part of my speech, the first 5 minutes, I told ChatGPT, OpenAI, to create a speech for me. A 5-minute speech about AI.
How'd it go?
You know what I did? I read it. You know what it, then I got to the end, at the end of the 5 minutes, I told him, I said, yo, I take no credit for that. I didn't write that at all. AI did it. The rest of my speech was all me. They could not tell it wasn't me in the beginning.
Right. That's
Yeah.
If them people is back, I hope we're screwed, right? We all recognize we're screwed. We're done, right? We're done.
See what this I did.
Yeah, oh my God.
Did you see what this?
Never mind. Let me tell you something. Let me tell you something. They got something behind it that's so cold-blooded. And the fact that we put our entire lives on the internet and have been doing it consistently since the 90s. Since the 90s, your habits.
They know everything about
Target, somebody got in trouble because they was using the data to pre-sell people stuff, right? Based on habits in the store, the cameras, and with the person who's doing online. They put this guy a pregnancy, a bunch of baby stuff, you know, like baby formula stuff and all that stuff like that. Coupons, and or whatever. And he's like, no, why y'all sending me this stuff? You know what I'm saying? His daughter was pregnant. Target knew the daughter was pregnant before the daddy did. Because of our buying habits.
Minority Report.
You trying to tell me they can't recreate you?
Yeah.
Oh no, they can't create me. They can't recreate me.
Yeah, no, you ain't saying.
Oh no.
When
I'm special, son. I'm special. I'm between zeros and the
He
ones.
been funny. He been
Oh
funny.
no.
No, they may not create your
Oh,
soul,
no.
but they create your habits.
absolutely.
They know what you're gonna do.
Hey man, I believe in so. If you're asking me, do I believe in social programming? Absolutely.
Yeah.
But if you're trying to also tell me that the decisions that I'm making are based on some kind of pre-programmed algorithm, I'm gonna say you're full of shit.
That's the
Because
whole
I'm
point.
like, I was saying even before computing was around.
That's the whole point.
You know what I mean? I was saying before it
So you
is.
just walk around with a condom on. You ain't safe.
Right here, man. I know me. I think therefore I am.
They build prisons, beds on the grades and the scores of kids in the 3rd grade. Let me tell you this again for the folks not deep, you can't hear me.
Right.
Your child in 3rd grade, they make crap grades and crap out on the test. They build that fool of bed. They say that's where you headed based on statistics. You trying to tell me they can't predict you?
I didn't say they couldn't. I didn't say they couldn't predict.
He said he can't duplicate.
They cannot duplicate.
Sure they can.
Those are two totally different things.
Well,
Oh no, ain't no like predicting something and duplicating something are two totally
it's a
different
matter of
things.
time. It's a matter of time.
Your voice has changed very little since high school. Listen, your voice has changed very little from high school. I know you. I'm trying to tell you, if I call a month from now and they got that voice down with science, I won't be able to tell.
Yeah.
Can it create that voice?
That's what
Yeah.
No. But it's creating the voice based on a pre-programmed set of algorithms and numbers.
Your voice decay over years versus the picture that high and low.
I get around that. All I'm trying to tell you,
algorithm.
no, y'all missing the point. What I'm trying to tell you is AI has no creativity.
No, it doesn't.
Thank you.
No,
And
it
that's
doesn't.
where it differs.
Not
and that
yet.
is
Not
where
yet.
it
Not
will
yet.
never. It will.
I love the word never.
Computers will never. I'm gonna say it on camera right now. Computers ain't gonna never be able to
Okay,
have
but
creativity.
this goes back to
Never.
This goes back to us getting back on
Never.
topic.
Never.
This goes back to digital.
Not creativity.
This digital real estate though. So we're talking about digital real estate.
Right.
Who's the first to effectively use Ron's new voice?
Mhm.
And how are we gonna use it?
That's
You know what I mean? Are we gonna use it to make money? You know what I mean?
That's
What are we
crazy.
gonna use his new voice for?
Wow.
I don't have to duplicate you as long as I can use you.
Just the
You hear a
control part.
commercial.
But that's a different conversation.
Just the control.
And he looking at the commercial like, that sound like me.
I believe they copy real good, but it need me.
You know?
You
Yeah,
already,
see,
but
that's
you
my
giving
point.
yourself up
Yeah.
every day when you do
Now,
this
that's different. Now, that's a
podcast.
different-
You give
absolutely.
your
Now, that's
ass
a
up
different
every day.
conversation.
You
That's a different
evergreen
conversation.
online. We
No
know
doubt,
you
no
already.
doubt,
We can
no
go
doubt.
back
You
and
made a
eat
phone
off
call
all
in your
your
life?
No doubt, agree.
You ever made a
Yes,
phone call?
absolutely. Yes, I
Absolutely.
understand
Pretty
that.
soon the
I
women's on
understand
there.
that. I
So know
agree.
what you want and how you do.
It already does. That's what the
With
Google
all the-
speaking. That's
with
what
all
your
that
phone.
shit.
Your phone is always listen. Somebody say, "Okay, Google."
Your phone turned right there.
Somebody
Oh,
phone
okay.
already.
They should computer get like
Hello, Siri. But yeah,
Yeah.
but the fact is, it's still a race to get to that, and that's a big money, regardless of how you feel about it. Not
Yeah, no doubt,
that is
no doubt.
where America is going.
Absolutely.
That's
The world is
data
absolutely.
is the leading was it leading commodity in the world right
Absolutely.
now. And we can
Absolutely.
just sit here and they just sit here. We feeding them information all the time.
Absolutely.
Feeding them. What you think they doing with? You
Oh,
don't-
I agree, man.
They got
Facebook
turned
was
to
good shit. That's
motor.
a long time ago.
Yeah.
Absolutely, bro.
So,
I'm with you 100%.
so,
man.
so,
Can I buy Webster online so I can own all the words?
so we can't. We can't deny the fact that it is, but if you want to make money in this new world and get out the plantation, you're
Yeah,
going to have to
yeah.
figure this shit out.
That's
You're going to
for
have to
sure.
get on this race.
Absolutely.
You know what I mean? So you can't be sitting back thinking about, oh, I'm going to make magazines. Magazines don't sell.
They don't sell no more. Exactly.
You know what I mean?
Just told you how markets
Yeah.
died.
Yeah, man, I coach a lot of real estate agents now, and I always tell them already, they be like, oh, I don't really like getting on social media. How you going to be a real estate agent? How you going to get your name and your brand out there if you don't want to talk to people?
Yeah.
You know what I mean? It's not the
Nowadays,
same
that
way.
Billboard ain't gonna work.
No, the billboard ain't gonna work because I can direct target market you. I can
Yeah.
market directly to you. You know,
Yeah,
and that
yeah.
costs money.
Yeah.
You pay for leads of people who somewhat warm off their algorithm.
That's
I know
what's
their algorithm. I know they somewhat warm on to get a house. You want this lead? I'll sell it to you, $50.
Mm-hmm.
The lead is worth thousands of dollars.
Yeah,
What's up?
yeah.
That's easy.
If that lead convert, $9,000.
Most of the goal is $50. For me, I'm doing it all day long.
That's
I'm
what's
selling
up.
$50 leads all day long.
Yeah.
So if I'm making $300 a day,
Mm-hmm.
I don't care that he's only giving $50.
Right.
So the other ideology is that the whole workforce, everything has changed since
Mhm.
you know we, as I said, we got a good bridge, right?
Mhm.
We saw the last of the 30 years in work and die and get a gold watch and a pension
Right,
and
right,
a
right,
party.
right,
And
right,
he made-
right.
he
And
made-
we don't want nobody to see that.
Nobody
and
knows
we
that.
knocking on 50.
Right, so right, so that those days are gone. So
Right.
all of your funds coming from one location is probably going to be very small.
Right.
So you're looking at multiple places where your money is
Right.
coming from, but you can't produce multiple use, right?
Right.
Because I thought that you still gonna be able to get a job, but when I saw the leap in the AI, the leap was too big, too short.
Mhm.
It went from not existing to I literally can ask it, make me $1 million company to give me an outline of how to make
Right.
$1 million company.
Right,
I mean,
right.
what are we
That's
talking
beautiful,
about
isn't
here?
it? That's
It's
beautiful.
better. Come
Beautiful.
on, man. I'm saying this is.
That's
If
beautiful.
you got to think about if you know anything about technology, whatever technology they use, they're using last year's.
They showing you that shit.
This is last year's
I know.
technology.
I took it.
You're watching. You're watching last year's stuff. So the tomorrow stuff is gonna be lights out, right? I mean, and that jump is gonna be this way. So
Yep.
I know.
It's just like deep fake was used for years
Oh man.
by the CIA before they even said
Come on,
when
man.
TED Talks first released it and said, hey man, we got some technology y'all may want to be aware of. That's when TED Talks starts saying there's this new technology
we
coming
saw
out
that
that
in
you
our-
need to be
we
worried
saw
about.
that in the
And here they
bull
can use
We saw that in the
last 2
bullshit
years.
technology that we saw in the military.
Lord
you know what I
have
mean?
mercy.
Even at the level where we was in the military,
Right.
we
Right.
get out, we see the same technology in the
Right.
consumer lane. We like,
Right, damn, right, that's right, that's right,
We
that's
use
right.
this shit a long
yeah,
time.
we,
Right,
yeah,
right,
yeah.
right.
So,
Crazy.
but you got to know something, man. You got to be willing to sell something. You know what I mean? That's why crypto jumped off, man. These boys know this shit. You know what I mean? They know that blockchain. It's not the crypto craze is not because of the money value. What most people think about it, it's the technology of the blockchain, which allows some of this shit to happen that we're talking about. You know what I mean? So that's what people are selling. That's what cryptocurrency essentially is. You know what I mean? What's the value of that? You know what I mean? Everything.
like it's only again. This is the part that I agree with you for right now. The AI isn't it's not creative enough. It can get you on the spot, but it takes the imagination of the human being to make the AI jump.
Right.
Right. So like he's saying with the crypto and the blockchain, like you're thinking about it like, some crypto coin went up, or whatever.
Yeah, monopoly money.
Okay, but never mind that. There's a rapper that I follow all the time. I forget his name. I'm gonna mention him anyways. But he used the blockchain to sell crypto for his particular album sales. So he totally eliminated the people out. So what he did was he created an NFT. And if you own an NFT, you get all of his work from now until whenever for free. You tell me how much it's worth. Give me the money. He said he had over 15 people donate 50 racks off the top.
Really?
Yeah. He got them to do that. And then he says, from now you get to go all my concerts, you get all my music free. It's only available to these number of NFTs that I got. You a gold member, whatever.
Yeah, right.
And he was like, so whenever anything drop, you get it first, like you in the studio with me.
Now we're doing
That's
that now.
right. That's right.
Oh, that is so
Right.
cool.
Right. So that it creates ownership. Like we're talking about, you know what I'm saying, just positioning yourself where you part owner of something or you got control over something.
Yeah.
So as long as he rock, as long as he's good, they're gonna.
But in order for him to stay good,
Yeah.
that's what additional careers and work paths come in, because now we need SEO specialists to keep my name at the top of the Google thing. That's why I need social media specialists to kind of figure out how can I keep my shit popping and popular at
Digital
all
warfare.
times. Digital
Oh, yeah.
warfare. Yeah.
Yeah.
It's called.
This
It's
is
really
beautiful.
called capitalism. Really.
Right. My favorite.
I'm down.
Because I'm gonna tell you they're gonna try to push on
Sounds good to
everybody.
me.
I'm gonna tell you they're gonna try to push on everybody. Please be mindful of this. They're gonna push that. Well, the robots got everybody's jobs now, so let's push socialism.
Mm-hmm.
Socialism, communism are great by concept. We all for each other, we brothers. We're brothers. You know what I mean? We all work the same doctor, plumber,
Preach to the
lawyer,
choir, bro.
whatever. We all get flat pay. Everybody get that same car.
Somebody,
All the kids go
Y'all
to the same
thought I was
school.
bad.
It's for us.
Y'all
For
thought
us.
I was bad.
But you know what it always breaks down is because somebody pulls up next to you to light the light. You in your compact government car. They pull up in a Lamborghini because the Lamborghini ain't going away.
Mm-hmm.
They pull up in a Lamborghini. You like, wait a minute, I want one.
I want one.
Communism's over with.
I want one. There's gonna be some fried chicken there.
What does he do for a living? What happened to communism?
Why you get a box of Popeyes?
He's supposed to be brothers.
Yeah, man.
Back to Bob.
Who is that dude? Because in North Korea, they were having a problem with that because they were having these people that would go to China and go pick up stuff and come back to North Korea and hand it out. So with Kim Jong, which one is the new one? Il or whatever, one of Il, he told the guardsman, he said, I tell you what, anybody come pick us up with illegal contraband, you turn their ass in, you get all the money they bribed you with, plus whatever contraband they brought through here. That shit stopped up.
That's easy to do. That's a Hitler move.
Right.
Straight up. But it's still some of it's still gonna get through. People throwing DVDs and stuff in the river and letting
crazy.
photos so they can see some stuff. You can't stop capitalism at the end of the day
No, you cannot.
because somebody always want to have something more than another person.
That's the facts.
But in generality, for the most part, we all just want to be able to feed our family and have a little something, have some fun, and
Amen.
stuff like that. That's why
Welcome to the fight.
Right.
That's all capitalism is. Welcome to the fight,
That's
man.
it.
Welcome to the fight. We ain't gonna change. This ain't gonna change.
You ready to
Welcome
go
to
to
the
the
fight,
night? They
boy.
give us that water. They throw that water.
Fight, man. You know what I mean? Hey, you got this. Hey, man.
That's what they
You gonna live or die?
You know.
What you gonna do?
Get these houses and you'll
Welcome
move
to the
along
fight.
in that
Oh
capitalism.
yeah. Let's get to let's be the elitists. You know what I mean? Ain't nothing wrong with it. But
Hey.
it comes with knowledge, so it becomes with
Somebody gotta do
understanding the stuff that you're talking about. You know what I mean? Understanding the system.
Yeah.
We in a fucked up system. It ain't a hard system.
Right.
We just gotta learn to play the system.
Right.
You know what I mean? We just
Right.
gotta turn the fucking TV off, dog.
Right.
I gotta turn the goddamn TV off.
Absolutely.
And for God's sake,
Absolutely.
don't try to do it alone.
Oh.
Somebody.
Yeah.
You can't do it. I can't tell you how much money I lost. I
Yeah.
had a sweet contract.
Yeah.
I was doing it all, daddy.
Yeah.
I was building a website, updating the SEO and updating the blog and
Yeah.
doing this and doing that, and it's just too much. Doing the social media,
Yeah.
I was doing 3 platforms of that. Was too much.
That happened to me
It's too
too,
much because my brain is doing too swaying too much. I should have let him do some, let him do
That
some,
happened
let
to
him
me
do
too.
some, and then you know share the funds.
50% is better than no percent.
Man, come on.
Yeah, and then we could make more 50% together than just
Then you can with the by yourself.
because you're gonna burn out. You know what I mean? I'm learning that in real estate right now. Coming up on my 4th year, I'm starting to see that right now. I'm trying to do everything else. You know what I mean? Thank you. And I remember I tried to work with Jamal before, and I'm kind of like this with that mindset. So I'm glad we kind of got on this.
Right.
This with that abundance and scarcity mindset is like we always like, oh, let's do it ourselves, let's do it ourselves. Because I remember at times my parent would tell me like, you can do that shit yourself. You don't need to tell everybody your dreams. You know what I mean? You don't need to tell everybody what's going on. It's a million people. It's a million different ways to find out how to do the same thing you're trying to do right now.
Right.
If you're gonna do a dream, go out there and do it. Ask some people, they probably do it. So I heard somebody say the other day, why would you go out and start a brand new business when all these businesses failed in COVID? You could just go buy one.
Damn.
You know what I mean? If you think you can make an ice cream shop so much better than everybody else, why don't you just buy one that's fully set up already and then run your play? You know what I mean? But everybody want to start from the bottom. You know what I mean? You know what I mean? It's certain mindsets that got us stuck, dude. You know what I mean? I think that's one of them, dude. And I will admit, this is the richest I've been mentally. I've never had this much money in my bank account without having a fucking clock. You know what I mean? And I always was afraid that I wouldn't have no more money. But I can tell you when it stopped. It stopped when I stopped being fucking cheap. It stopped not putting into my business. And when I stopped a lot of other things though and just started thinking about like, I could share the wealth, you know what I mean? I got a couple different clients out there that I could deal with. I could find some of these agents that I'm working with that I'm coaching now. Yeah, I could break them off a little bit at the same time. They learn how to, they learn a little bit about the game and everything else. And at the same time, we get the deal done. You know what I mean? And so
Everybody get a little bit.
Yeah, everybody get a little bit. So now I'm starting to think about a team. You know what I mean? So I think in the next year or so, I'm gonna start building me a team and fish out some of this work. I could do more. There's a lot of people out there. Everybody can't do everything, and everybody ain't a sales agent. Everybody, I mean, a buyer's agent. Everybody ain't a lister agent. You know what I mean? Some people just good at fucking paperwork.
Yeah.
So I can hire somebody to just sit there and do the paperwork while me and another agent go around and get deals, shaking hands, kissing babies, and all that stuff. You know what I mean?
Well, that's what
Whatever
we built
go-
here, you know, what we're building here. Mindsets, doing this together, like he was saying, it's what we want to do, let's do it.
Yeah. And you
do it alone, because alone, you know, it's a little bit, it's harder. So now we have the three of us trying to do what we can.
And one thing I like about y'all staying consistent, you know what I mean? And that's what people start to see, you know what I mean? A lot of us can watch podcasts on YouTube and watch them grow and watch the quality, the camera quality get better, the set get better, you know what I mean? They keep sprouting here and there, sprouting there. Only way they did that by keep going.
Right.
You know what I mean? It always getting better. No, you are doing that. You ain't trying, you are.
Remember when you was on like our show, man? You was like one of our very first guests, if not the very first guest on our show, when it was just the table.
Oh yeah.
Remember?
Yeah, it was weird.
Remember, right?
Yeah, it was weird.
Last time I
Like
saw my man
upstairs.
here,
Yeah.
Remember?
Oh yeah, on
With
White
the-
House with the dreads.
With the computer.
Reggie, yeah,
With the
Reggie.
computer.
Yeah.
Remember the computer?
Yeah.
No microphone, no camera. Right, let's go back.
Right,
And it's still up. You still have those episodes up.
Yeah.
And you're absolutely correct,
Yeah.
brother.
Yeah.
Because we never would have known the pleasure of being able to work with you as well as you if we weren't doing what we're supposed to have been doing consistently.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
And it wasn't until you and I and others were doing what we were supposed to be doing that we met the people we were supposed to meet. You know what I mean?
We're still
So
meeting.
yeah, man, it's a blessing, brother. It is.
Really, it's a blue collar mentality, because you're taught hard work. Not that you shouldn't work hard, but it's hard work alone, because you'll say, I'll just do it by myself, because that's just what you what the soul kind of life you're going to. That's your program. You know what I'm saying? You've seen whomever in your family do it, and they've done it. The worst thing that ever happened to you was they succeeded.
Right.
If they was terrible at it and didn't succeed, you'd be like, that shit don't work.
Right.
You try something else.
Right.
But you found somebody in your family that was like, they did it all by themselves. They did it. Internally, they wanted to do some other shit. Y'all been running. I hate it. I'm gonna kill this dude. I go to work. I can't kill him. Bro, I need shit. That's it.
You need that Popeye, baby.
I can bring the 3 piece on the way to high.
Yeah, I do that French's 3-piece cap.
Right. So you learn those traits of trying to do things that are outside of your scope, and then when you become, I had a business fail because I couldn't. So I used to clean carpet, still do. Sometimes I need your carpet clean. Holler at me, it's whatever.
That's what's up.
But me and my cousin Squeaky, what's up? Squad.
What's up, Squeak?
What's up?
What's up,
We had
fam?
a carpet cleaning company together. 04, 05, somewhere in the area.
You mean when we go door knocking?
Yeah,
and stuff?
back in the
That's
day.
what's up.
Talk about
That's
teamwork. We used to flip each other cars off. On one side, on the other side. We go door knocking.
Yeah, hey, don't let us make the power fly. They still work. But we had gotten to the point we were doing too many jobs. I remember the day it happened. We did like 10 jobs in a day,
Man.
and I was burnt out. It was like, just come home and I was like, damn, we still got to do this shit tomorrow. And I dropped them off. I was like, we need another body.
Yeah.
But what happened was we didn't evaluate the talent that we supposed to have and get the person that fit. We grabbed somebody that needed something, and then we misplaced him. It's like letting Yao Ming be the point guard.
Yeah.
Can Yao Ming dribble the ball up the court? Probably so.
Right.
He's good. If he gets ripped 3 times straight, you get mad? No. He's the center. He's supposed to be down there where the 7-foot dudes go. They go down there.
Yeah.
That's where they go.
Yeah.
We had him playing out of position.
Yeah.
We gave him too much power too fast.
Yeah.
He wrecked some parts, then we could have and it all crashed out. You know what I'm saying? I just got tired of it. That's how it is. But again, before it crashed out, I went back into I'll just do it myself.
Yeah.
And I burned myself out. And that's how
Why
it goes.
why didn't you just, I don't want to say just, but a lot of time, I'm glad you took accountability and say you put the wrong person in the wrong place. A lot of times people don't do that. That's a mindset in itself. You know what I mean? To take that accountability. But why you just didn't keep on looking and just change up your hiring plan or your qualifications for hiring? Because that would have continued the business.
It would have. I think I was looking for something else because in my mind's eye, I knew you could. And this is another thing about business too. You can make money doing something, but that's not really what you're trying to do.
You get stuck doing
You
it.
get stuck doing it. You know
That's
you're
true.
stuck doing it.
It's
You know
strict
what I mean?
capitalism.
I didn't have. I wasn't
That's
hurt
the
for money.
history of capitalism.
Yeah, right. I could have done it for 30 years, no problem.
Yeah.
But I didn't want to do that. You know, because it's for me, it wasn't any growth any further than just adding more trucks, adding more people. And I'm only going to other locations, other states, doing it, whatever. I didn't want to do it, so I want to do something else. So I felt that it was beneath. This is my ego. I felt like it was beneath me, which is goofy because I was making money doing it. You see what I'm saying? Like,
Right,
you know what I mean? That's.
right.
But these are all things you learn in business, as growing or whatever. So if you can give some other people that's already took some bumps,
Yeah.
you can just tell them, say, hey, just take me here, teach me this, or just pay a little bit of money.
Yeah.
Because, that's the other part, that I want to bring up too, is like, don't be afraid to use talent from overseas.
Oh man, I'm about to hire me a VA
Come on, G.
from Philippines, $8,000.
Come on, shut it down. And you know
Do
what?
whatever I tell her.
Yeah.
And she gonna do it. And she gonna do it with a smile on her face.
Right.
And she gonna come to work on time.
Yeah.
She gonna take care of exactly. I say she, but there's some guys out there that's doing it too.
Yeah.
But I'm just saying, like,
$3
No.
a day. $3 a day.
Yeah. And you can sit
You know
your
what I mean?
own rate. I'm gonna give her 10 hours a week.
if it's a
And
task,
she's rich.
right? Because some people go to the Philippines and they spend the hours in capping. We spend $10,000 in the Philippines. They spend
Wow.
on $10,000 in the Philippines. They know the Philippines cost $10,000.
That's like you spent
The Philippines don't cost
Come
$10,000.
on, no disrespect.
Right.
We in the convenience store. You know what I'm saying? This is the highest price in the world.
Brother Fields in the crib. What's up, Brother Fields? What's up, man? It's been great in a minute, man. What's up, bro? What's happening,
Burns, they
man?
fall through with your passion. That boy Burns
Yeah,
Field,
man.
he I don't know if he made a mention this online, but I'm doing it anyways. He's got a qualification course he does for arms out there in California, and that's right in his alley. He loves it, and if you can find some, they always say find some love, it ain't work. It ain't
Right.
it ain't work. You know what I'm saying?
It'll be
And,
work.
and that's the other part I want to talk about too. It's like not 1,000 people talking about, right? But you can literally get your domain, build you a site. Just put out there what you love. And if you want to skip all that, just go to where the most number of people are, which is what? Facebook, right? Build a Facebook page. Digital real estate. Build a Facebook page. It's not going away, is it? No.
No.
Probably not.
This shit is evolved.
It's got 7 billion, 6 billion people on Facebook or whatever. 3
Probably
billion,
evolved.
whatever. I mean, just get on there. Build your page out. target the people that you wanna do business with and do it that way. It's gonna take a little bit of money, a little bit of time. Don't quit your day job.
Right.
It's scary out here.
Right.
Get you a business bank account so you can build your business credit.
Got it.
But you need credit to scale. You gotta have credit to scale.
If you can't afford a LLC, because Texas is $300. Other places it's cheaper.
If you're a vet and a sole member is free.
A sole member.
Yeah.
What do you mean sole?
Single member. Single member LLC. Single member.
Oh, right.
Shut your mouth.
Right.
Yeah.
That's phrase. I didn't know that.
Now.
Yeah.
But it's flowed with
veterans
wrong.
See, we got to talk more.
That's what it's all about. That's why we're here. That's why we're here.
Yeah, that's what's up, man.
Switch that out. I mean,
But anyway, yeah, you're right. It doesn't take much. My daughter's selling cupcakes and candles that she make with her bare hands. I'm always trying to teach her how to scale up, but hey, who want to listen to dad? You know what I mean? So I'm trying.
She's listening. She just not paying. She's just not paying attention.
But I'm trying to strategically put people around her. You know what I mean? So like, she going with me tomorrow to a real estate event. So I'm trying to strategically put people around her.
strawberry cheesecake was lights out. I ate that like 2 o'clock in the morning. I was like, oh my god, I'm doing it. Fat manning up. I'm going too far.
Appreciate it.
Yeah,
Appreciate
If
it.
you like that cheesecake, you don't want to try that sweet tooth.
No.
Deep crust sweet tooth cheesecake, man.
Actually,
Oh my God.
her name is the Sweet Tooth Fairy.
Yeah. It was work.
So-
She's gonna be sick, but I had
But yeah, man, these kids ain't going back to work. Speaking of my daughter, they don't want to go
They
back to
haven't.
work. You know what I
They
mean?
don't have
So,
to.
themselves.
yeah, they don't want to. And I don't know, you know what I mean? I fuss at all the time, but my daughter always end up breaking away. So I hate to goddamn get too daddy on her because she
Yeah.
end up figuring out a way. But it may not be built for them all. You know what I mean?
Right.
Of course, somebody got to be at McDonald's when we put one.
Sure.
I don't even know if we really need that no more.
Oh no, they don't.
Yeah,
No,
they got a
no.
robot for that already.
Ferguson been flirting with automation for about the last 5, 6
I
years.
went to one at Atlanta
museum.
Airport.
Oh, you did? You got one in Hartsfield?
Yeah.
That would have been
Oh, that's what's really fully automated. That's what's up. Give
Like
it the
you
humans.
walk inside, it's
That's
like
what's up.
5
You change it,
kiosks.
baby.
They did prep me for the kiosk thing already.
Hit the buttons.
You hit the buttons.
Yeah.
Change
And then the little tray slide out the thing. They had the little window.
Right.
You can see the arm doing his thing.
Yeah, man.
And
That's
when that thing
crazy.
slap that thing out of the conveyor belt, and that sucker roll out, got your ticket on it.
They got a piece of vending machine at Social Beer Garden.
What? Oh, yeah, I saw that. I saw
Yeah.
it. Yeah. I saw
Yeah.
it.
We
Just
there.
beside the
That's
machine,
like
yeah.
fuck giving y'all $15 and I'm just gonna build
So they gonna have to figure this shit out because,
Yeah.
like I said, we
That's
gotta
what
learn
we're
the game. We
Walmart
gotta
said they're
learn
going
the game.
Walmart announced they're going humanless.
Why not?
Really?
They need to because the humans there don't
No,
do shit anyways.
Boy,
When you going in and
I was wondering when it was coming. I was wondering when it was coming.
You gotta
man.
think about it. They get robbed every day anyway, so I'm
Right.
pretty sure that's factored in the profit loss
I was
statement.
wondering.
You know what I mean? I mean,
Right,
people
right.
steal out of
it
Walmart.
already ain't but like 2 dudes working in it anyway.
Yeah.
I go in that mud, the line be long as hell on the human line, and the other line is a bunch of self-check that made me a damn employee. I don't get paid.
Man, when Starbucks started flirting with those 2 stores, one was in Seattle and I think the other was somewhere, maybe Colorado somewhere, man, where they had it was no one in the store.
Right.
And you can go.
It's a vending machine.
And yeah, like you could just go into the store, get whatever you needed, and then like everything around you was just automated. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah,
and then you walk, and then you didn't even give cash. You like did your phone or whatever, and then you went through the aisle,
I
man.
went to the Rockets game. They straight up was like, no cash, son.
The whole
What?
building. And the whole wow.
Buy a beer, I went to buy a beer. I had a watch. My birthday, I had a pocket full of money. Big boy, I had a watch. And they was like, here. Everybody's okay.
We like plastic.
We don't want that dirty shit.
Yeah.
Nasty.
And did social certificate on that.
Digital real estate again.
Real estate, you better get some part of it somewhere. You good? Get in there somewhere. So they figure out what's.
Yeah.
And that's why you got a million channels on Roku, regular basic TV now.
Right.
I went through the other day. I was like, you know what's actually shit on here to watch?
That's
That's
exactly
a fucking
right.
trap. That's the
Right.
trap.
Right.
Technology is going
That's
fast,
right.
and they making robot stores and shit. Everybody's watching that goddamn TV getting
Well,
sick.
you want to be distracted because that's how depression, that's how financial depression works. You know,
Yeah.
recession or whatever.
Yeah.
It's like that's when the highest of all the entertainment is at its high.
Yeah.
Baseball games, it should be backwards, right? You ain't no money. Why am I going this thing? Or whatever.
Right.
like, you know, all that stuff's off the chain. Strip clubs, ball games.
I believe
it's the attendance is high.
I
People
believe
trying to
it.
escape mentally.
I believe
So when they come with the Neuralink, which is on its way.
Absolutely.
When they come with the Neuralink, which is on its way.
Shows.
When they get there, it's gonna be. I think the game is just gonna be having some people that just go around and check on you. You know what I mean? Like getting the password, they get in your room because you'll be in the underworld. You know,
It's
not eating
in the metaverse.
in the metaverse. Oh,
Right.
I'm sorry. My apologies. In the metaverse, not eating, sleeping.
But you know, the good,
Got a vein
the
stuck
good
up
part
in
of
your
That's it.
the good part of
Take your bag
technology,
out.
though, the good part of technology, man, with the Neuralink or what have you, is like that's going to be cutting edge in terms of people that have paralysis, and you know, like trying to, you know,
It's always a gift and a
rehabilitate
curse.
them or what have you.
Yeah.
Or if they can't move at all, like they can talk with their eyes and that kind of stuff that they do now for Parkinson's and such and such.
Sure.
So yeah, man, like
But for the
wow,
other
it's gonna be
99.9999978% of us,
it's gonna be a different day.
it's gonna be some foolery. Because I mean, why, if I can be who I want to be, that's like that Ready Player One video game. Every time I watch a movie like that, I'm like, yeah, I already know.
Right.
Why would you want to live in this slum? People living in what if they living in like trailers?
Yeah,
They don't give a damn.
Who the fuck want to live here?
Well, I can damn that dirty ass shirt on, whatever.
I can go into this world and I'm the shit.
He fighting the sun over his damn gloves. Oh, where am I going? You know, that's the
Right.
thing. You know what
I
I mean?
don't know. As a realtor and as an investor, I walk in a lot of nasty houses.
I clean a lot of nasty carpets. About this woman one time, not to hijack it again. This woman one time had a little dog repeating me, right? She called, she's a nurse. Oh, this is the part that's killing. She's a nurse. And the dog shit well.
Oh no, that
The
ain't
dog
gonna
chose the shit that, yeah. You pull up every car, they got 20s, 22s on it. They paper down. Nice house. The dog doing whatever they want to do. I walk in, big screen TVs everywhere. The kids playing weed. Over there, the pool table is 7-8 pieces of shit, and it's rock hard. Like that.
For a while.
You pull it up, and the carpet come up with it. You know what I mean?
Hey, by the way, I'll sell that house with a cash. I'll sell that house.
Oh,
We got 3 minutes
And it will
left,
say-
bro. We got 3 minutes
So,
left,
so
man.
where can people get a hold of you? Any events you
Uh,
got coming up or anything?
in a minute, I'll be at the top of Google.
Okay.
That's what's up.
Yep.
That's what's
Okay.
up.
Can
No,
we be right behind you and shit?
absolutely. Yeah, absolutely.
Writes the word smoke.
Hey, daily and smoke.
That's what's up.
but AK Baby said Facebook, Mister, get your keys. What is it? Let's get your keys. Manifest that shit. Instagram,
Yeah.
AK will sell it.
Yeah.
TikTok, AK will sell it.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, I also dropped a new clubhouse.
Oh,
Every other Tuesday. Next Tuesday we'll have one. We're talking about probate, probate stuff.
Not probation.
not
Not
probate,
probation.
but it almost kind of go hand in hand because sometimes when I got to search down these descendants, sometimes they be in probation or they be on the run or whatever. You know what I mean?
can't serve 'em,
So
you know.
it kind of goes the same thing. So it's good. I might bring that into the
Why
topic.
you following me, man? That's what the crib. I want to buy your crib. What crib? I don't want a crib, but stop following me.
But check out AK Babies on Clubhouse. Check us out.
Nice.
Jamal.
You can follow me at Nick Swagger, MICKSWH.
Nick Swagger.
When you search for anybody named Jamal Simmons, you search for it, you're not gonna find it. So, but Nick Swagger, Instagram Sonny Chiba, SONNYCHIBAH. I'm gonna drop some videos on there. You're gonna follow me, and I'm gonna put some stuff, links to some YouTube stuff. I'm starting trying to teach people how to do some SEO stuff and do some stuff, put some digital knowledge in their heads so you can go out and earn some money for your family, because we're talking about part-time stuff that can change your family's life. A couple extra $1,000 a month,
Right.
you know, in a little bit of time can really get you there. As long as you got a job, you don't feel desperate, so you can just sell, just sell whatever you're gonna sell. We'll talk about that all in the videos and everything. You can follow me online right there. And if these brothers will help us out,
Right on.
if you want to come back here, they'll drop a link to our stuff inside.
Absolutely. 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 That deal.
You got AK up on there. You just hit it.
No,
It takes you to this
Hey
shit.
man, I love that ring installation video. I was like, man, why you telling people how to do this? But nah, that's pretty cool though.
Hey man,
They're not gonna do it.
They're still not gonna
They're
do
still
it.
not gonna do
They're
it.
still not gonna do it.
it's
That's what makes
someone
capitalism so
say
great.
to you, bro. If someone would say to you on camera, it didn't hit me. Literally, it didn't hit me until the middle of the show. I want to thank you because You were there when I was at my lowest
There's no low, there's no high.
in life.
There's no low, there's no high.
You and I went to Waffle House and had Waffle House,
Oh, on the top, one of the top floors out there.
and
Oh,
we had breakfast, bro.
Yeah.
And at that time, I didn't know what direction I wanted to go at this point. You know, I didn't know what I wanted to do. You sent me something that said, Ron, I want you to read David Goggins. Why David Goggins? Ron, he reminded me a lot of you.
Yeah.
I had no idea what you was turning me on to.
Yeah.
That was the beginning of the rest of my life. Thank you for that. That changed my life, brother. Case in point proven, look around now. And you saw before we even thought about a podcast, we was even doing anything, you saw me at my lowest. Thank you so much.
Man,
You were very
I got
important.
chills.
I
got chills.
That's
Yeah, you ever read David Goggins?
Real talk.
Can't Hurt Me, put it on Audible. It
Can't
changed
Hurt Me.
life. It is a great book.
Absolutely.
He talks about his life going through the SEALs and stuff and
Absolutely.
the Air Force and everything else, and him being dyslexic and everything else you think of that a person be wrong for, and you know, to still be on the other side, and just perception, how you look at the situation is what it's all really all about. And again, for the love of God, please work with somebody.
Absolutely.
Don't do it alone. You don't have to be alone.
You gotta say that.
You know what's coming. You know what's coming.
I love my show, man. I
Y'all still
love
singing R.
my
Kelly?
Well, anyway, that's about all we got, right?
Yeah.
Thank you, brothers, for coming on, man.
Yeah, thank y'all, man. Thank y'all, man. Thank y'all. Yeah.
You know, if you know anybody out there, make sure you share this content with them. Thank y'all for being here. Much love for your support. I'm Brother Los.
My brother Ron.
Brother Blackhead?
Brother Blackhand is always back on the can with Daily Smoke, and we're out.
Peace.
Peace.
In the Middle East. Still. 20 years later, we
Good
still
show,
want peace in the
brother.
Middle
Good
East.
show, brother. Good show. Good show, brothers. Good show.
I was about to try.
Don't do that.
I had that crocodile, I had that platinum chip.
Had me
Oh no, that's real talk, man. And you know I'm not lying 'cause I'm a real